Welcome back, everyone. Emerald Coast Weekly. We're here with Deana. Deana smelling her wrists with peppermint oil. She is ready to talk about DCC hypnosis, and she's got her giggling friends with her, Suzanne and Rochelle, with us today, promoting DCC hypnosis. What a special time it is to have you back with me, my friend.
Thank you. I have to smell my wrists so I can brighten my brain.
Yes. What is this? So you have peppermint oil on your wrists
and orange.
And orange.
Both of those oils kind of spark your brain and get you a little bit more opened.
I love it. And your brain needs to be wide open for what you do, DCC hypnosis. We always like having you come back every couple of months, and today you brought Suzanne and Rochelle, the premier JVC Broadcasting representative, is here. Rochelle, have you been to Deana and experienced something?
I have, yes.
Tell us more about this.
Absolutely. So, just like anyone, I'm sure you would be a little skeptical about any hypnosis type treatment. But when I was actually going through what would you call it?
The session.
Hypnosis session itself.
Or trance, yeah.
Yeah, the trance or the session, however you want to call it. It was very therapeutic. It's almost like you're asleep, but you can still hear the voice guiding you. And you go on a journey, pretty much is how I would explain it.
Not leave your body journey.
No. No, nothing that's unnatural. It was all natural feeling.
Very soothing, usually.
Soothing, and also, in a sense, awakening. You get brought into situations that you wouldn't want to face yourself, and you think it through in a different way. She guides you the whole way through, and I really enjoyed it.
Look at the testimonial there, DC. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
No,
She's
it was
wonderful.
really great.
She's my account manager, and she does a good job. But I wanted to offer her a session because I've been in here so many times having an interview, and I wanted to have her experience it. A lot of times there's so many misconceptions about somebody being controlled somehow or disappearing into themselves or not being aware of what's happening. But what actually happens is, though your body becomes very relaxed and your conscious mind just slightly relaxed, your hearing and your taking in the suggestions becomes very acute and focused. So you can actually imagine yourself. So if I say, just imagine yourself tall and strong and feeling confident and looking people in the eyes and being able to communicate clearly and set boundaries or expect self-respect or love yourself on a deeper level. When you hear those things, instead of your conscious mind going, no, I don't love myself, or I don't look pretty today, or I'm not smart enough, it's kind of relaxed. So you don't have the prejudice and the different opinions. You just have this clear, acute focus of whatever the subject is. So if I say, imagine loving yourself on the deepest of level, you're more likely to just feel that love on a deeper level than to have it blocked by, our conscious thoughts.
And I love it. And speaking of love, the Suzanne is here, who was one of your clients, and now you love her because she's working with you. Suzanne, tell us about your experience with Deana.
Yes, I actually started out as a client. I was having trouble overcoming some grief and a loss that I was dealing with. But Deana was able to help me so much that I decided to go ahead and take one of her classes and pursue a more fulfilling career. And I love it. I jumped right in because you learn so much in the classes, not only how to do hypnosis, but you learn how to set up your business and get all these skills and techniques that you need to, run a successful hypnosis business. So we joined forces.
Yeah, bringing her in, she just was a wonder to be able to collaborate with because she's got a journalist degree. She's been on news and radio cast. She knows how to do a lot of social media and stuff like that. So combining her skills with her ability to induce hypnosis, she became a certified hypnosis consultant. And so now we're collaborating and creating all sorts of new business.
So there's several things you can do with DCC hypnosis. One being you can have actual sessions like Rochelle had, individual sessions. Mm-hmm. And then also you have classes to teach hypnosis.
Right.
And what else are you doing? What other things? You got layering going on? What other kinds of fun stuff are you guys doing?
Do you want to tell them
Talk about some of the other things you've brought to the dance there, Suzanne.
Suzanne.
Well, we are working on a few different things. We're also forming this layering technique where the both of us will go in with a client and she'll speak on one side and I'll speak on the other. So that way we can get to both sides of the brain. It's been very effective, and we go back and forth.
So that's why we call it layering. It was something that I had been taught years ago about doing recordings and having, using both sides of the speaker going on both sides of the brain if you're wearing headphones. And so we decided to do it live and offer an opportunity to even travel. That keeps a safety component there. If we go someplace, we've got 2 of us, like people who are out on the island or something and they want to have hypnosis in their homes because people don't come out as much. We could do the layering and stuff like that.
We are also launching something called Hypno to Go, where the 2 of us will, we have vacationers, if they want to relax before they start off their vacation along the Emerald Coast. We can, go to their balcony. You can hear the waves crashing, and me and Deana just
do the layering, and
I think it's fantastic. I love it. And let me ask you, I just interrupt for just a second, Suzanne. I want to go back to Rochelle. And the cool thing about it, if you're a tourist or someone, these are just really nice people here, are they? We've known Deana for a while. We just know Suzanne a little bit, but they're just wonderful, right?
Absolutely. Yes. Great people. I went in pretty stressed and I left not as stressed. So that can tell you a lot just then. And it wasn't a super long session. It went by really fast and it helped a lot. Throughout that whole week after the session, I was feeling really great about myself, and
that's wonderful.
It's definitely beneficial.
Well, so not only do they have great personalities, but they're also talented and experts at their fields. Fun, yet productive. What is the actual title when you're a certified hypnotist, or what is it? What is the title?
Certified consulting hypnotist.
Okay, cool.
And I'm a certified instructor, also certified in Neurolinguistic Programming, which is some very quick little mind switches that you can do to help create a change. Like say if somebody was feeling highly anxious and it was basically blocking them from being able to function, then I might have them close their eyes, take a deep breath, and say, okay, I want you to locate it. If you could give it a position in your body, first feel it all over. Then if you're going to give it a position, tell me where it's located. And they'll say, oh, it's in my chest or it's in my face. Okay, what shape is it? It's round or it's oblong. What color is it? It's red or it's muddy brown. Is it stationary or does it vibrate? So you get at all this location. Oh, wow. And then you can say, now I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to shrink it, and push it away until it disappears to a pin and then goes away. And then they open their eyes and you say, so how do you feel? I don't feel anything. So it actually helped them to do a brain switch long enough to be able to completely get rid of the feeling of anxiousness. Now that doesn't mean it won't come back, but now you can see you can manage. You can actually change what you're feeling and release it. And it's gone within, 5-minute exercise.
I think it's fantastic, Deana. And what you're listening, folks, is this. This is not parlor tricks like you got to cluck like a chicken like you might think in a Vegas show. This is a therapy that can change your life. And Suzanne, also, we're going to chat about, you have a podcast using your marketing background. Let's talk about how else you're bringing the message to the people.
Well, we are launching a podcast called Rise and Shine, It's Hypnotime with Deana and Suzanne.
I love it.
And we're going to have it out before the end of the year. But we decided, because we were going to launch it a little bit earlier, but we decided we're going to wait so we can have a bunch of episodes lined up because we know you're going to want to binge listen as soon as we get that out there. and we went to a conference in Vegas.
Good.
We got 30 plus interviews with the top hypnotists and healers.
There's about 600 people there. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got all these interviews lined up, and we're really excited to get that out there.
I love it. Now, have you created like a theme for that?
Rise and Shine, It's Hypnotime.
Do you have a kind of like a voice like that, or do you have any kind of music? Because I think there's an opportunity. Jamal could help with that.
Yeah, I think we talked to him about it last time, and we're looking for a little bit of a theme music.
Something.
Yeah. We've already got the background. It's a sunrise, and we've already interviewed several people, but we're going to continue to do that. And then when we launch it, he can give us our card and we can talk to him about it.
So one more time, Deana, about how wonderful the DCC Hypnosis. Invite the people, how they're going to get in touch with you.
Well, I got a class coming up October, what's the date? The 25th through November 2nd, weekend off. And my number is 850-261-3596. That's DCC Hypnosis, NLP, and Life Coaching Center.
Suzanne, what do we miss from you?
Whenever you guys give us a call and sign up, make sure you let us know that you heard it on the radio so we can give you 10% off.
Look at that, folks. Another great example of using JVC Broadcasting for all your promotion of your business. We've had Deana and Suzanne from DCC Hypnosis and their number one client, Rochelle, speaking on behalf of them today. So congratulations to everyone. And that's all we have this week. Jamal, can you believe it? Oh, my gosh, we got to go. See you next week.